Will Smith
Okay.
issued a 5-minute apology, on video, regarding his slap of Chris Rock with the Academy Awards. And he dropped it on Instagram and he apologized to Chris Rock's mother and other members of his family. And at this point, he wanted, he knows that everybody was thinking about it. He says, how many people got hurt in the moment? I want to apologize to Chris's family, specifically Tony Rock. We had a great relationship. Tony Rock was my man, and this is probably irreparable. He went on to mention a lot of things in this video, but what are your thoughts on Chris Rock's on Will Smith's apology, and do you think that Chris Rock should accept his apology?
First of all, the apology I thought was, look, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar said he felt the apology was sincere. I listened to the apology a couple times, and I felt that it was not sincere. I felt that it was self-serving. I hope that I'm wrong, but Will caught a lot of flack for his actions and so forth, and his assault on Chris. And I felt that because of that, because he is such a star, and has been so supported by the public, I think he felt the sting, you know, and I think he wants to make amends and restore his reputation to whatever extent it can be restored. And I don't think the apology was about Chris Rock at all. I think the apology was about Will pushing his brand, because he used words like, I'm sorry about what happened. It was unacceptable. When Chris is ready, I'll be here. I thought he showed very little contrition. A couple of times he said things like, well, not only was it unacceptable, I don't want anyone to think that I thought I was doing the right thing, but he never did say he did the wrong thing.
That's true.
He never did come right out very plain and clear. And then he said a lot of people got hurt. What do you mean a lot of people got hurt? Why didn't you say my actions hurt a lot of people's feelings? My actions offended a lot of people. He just said a lot of people got hurt. Well, why did they get hurt, Will? They got hurt because of you, what you did, and then he was there defending, Jada. Oh, she didn't say anything to me, it was all me, it was all that, I mean, after a while the apology wasn't about Chris at all. After a while he was just talking to the public, he was just talking to the public in general, talking to people who either he hoped were his fans or who he hoped to reconvert to his, or reinstate or whatever as his fans. And that's how I saw it. I saw it as being disingenuous. I mean, maybe I'm being cynical, but I didn't hear enough of him saying, I did this. I'm sorry. I behaved atrociously. I offended and hurt a lot of people. I didn't hear that accountability a lot. I didn't hear it. I was listening for those words. And Chris says he doesn't want to talk right now. And I told him, I'm here whenever you want to talk. Well, Chris knows he's there. What you mean by that?
Well,
I'm not feeling that. I'm not feeling that.
you know what I
I'm
think?
here. You should be. You
Well,
initiated the whole thing. You set off the offensive. What do you mean you're here?
my,
That
you
that
know what
just
I,
means you're willing to listen and you're receptive. I didn't buy it. I didn't like it. I was, and if I was Chris, I'm just answering you, Pay. And if I was
Mhm.
Chris, whenever, whatever, I'd forgive you or talk to you whenever I felt like it. He may have already forgiven him, but that is a separate thing. That doesn't necessarily mean he wants to talk to him.
Well, you know what I think, Ma? I think in a situation like this, whether you think his apology is sincere or not, and I
Yeah.
don't and who knows? Because what do you mean by sincere? Is it sincere that, you really feel bad because you think that you hurt someone, or is it sincere because you think you hurt the way people view you as an actor, as a professional? or you
He even
just,
said something. That's
yeah.
what I'm sorry, Pay, but that reminds me. Will even said something like he's sorry he disappointed people because he didn't behave the way they think Will Smith should behave, or something like that, he said.
Mm-hmm.
And what it meant was, that might not be really how I behave, but that's the way people think that I behave as
Right.
Will Smith, or think I should behave as Will Smith. He said a couple of things to me that were very revealing, and didn't show that he was really being straight up about it. He did it. I don't think he was. I don't think he was 100%.
Well, yeah, and well, my point is that
Yeah, go
no,
ahead.
no, if you are sincere, if you're not or not, time will tell. And the apology is for you, the action is for the person that you're apologizing to. So we'll see if what Will Smith really, what he said,
Yeah.
is sincere or not. So
And and the other thing, yeah, and the other thing is like, well, I've reached out to him, and
mhm.
so that's it. And whenever and if ever he wants to talk, I'll be here. You
Right.
know,
And as far as we know,
but that
Chris Rock,
doesn't. What
go
what
ahead.
is it?
Did
But
you
that,
say
but
whether or not you think that Chris Rock should accept his apology? Or did I miss that?
are you asking me? Did I say?
Yes, I'm asking you.
No, I didn't specifically say that. I wouldn't feel if he said those words to me. I wouldn't feel that that was an adequate apology. If he said that to me under the same circumstances, I'm giving you an example of what I would think would be an adequate apology, and that would be if he said on a huge stadium or forum or whatever in front of millions of people that he is sorry for what he did and he is wrong for what he did. Then I might accept that apology. But if you come in with all these half truths and evasive statements, and like I'll blame it on the sun or whatever happened, I don't know why it happened, why people got hurt and all that, instead of saying I did it, instead of taking ownership and being, an adult about it, nah, I didn't hear that from him. If I was Chris, I wouldn't be happy with that half-assed apology. No. And that's the way it came across to me. It didn't
Okay.
come across as I'm sorry, Chris, that was messed up what I did. I'm sorry I disrespected everybody. You, myself, family, friends, everything is on me. I did the wrong thing. I value our friendship, and I apologize, and I want to make amends, or whatever, words to that effect. Will didn't do that. He came up with a whole bunch of stuttering and mumbling around bull crap, and I didn't care for that apology.
I would, in this situation, I would forgive Will, but I would move on. But I would look at him, with the side eye and go on about my business,
Yeah.
because
Okay. Now
having it weight on me.
forgive and accepting the apology, to me, they're different things.
Okay.
To me,
But
because in my
I
heart,
hear you.
I may hold no will ill towards you. In my heart, I may have forgiven you. But
Mhm.
the words that you're saying to me, do I believe and accept them as being genuine? I don't have to.
Okay.
I don't have to. I may have forgiven you already before you even said any words.
Hmm.
You got me?
No, I totally
Yeah.
get you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe and check out full episodes of the Bamgboshe Happy Hour podcast, streaming on most platforms.